Hello everyone, my name is Nathasya Imanuella from the University of Education, and I would like to present my research entitled Argument Patterns in Redox Reaction and Electrochemistry topic. Critical thinking skills are mandated in 21st century skills. Critical thinking is very important to have in everyday life. Therefore, the critical thinking skills need to be trained in everyday learning in schools. Unfortunately, critical thinking skills of students in Indonesia are still relatively low based on the previous studies. Then, how do we improve the critical thinking skills? Actually, the book can be used to increase critical thinking skills. In addition, argumentation also the effective and efficient way to improve critical thinking skills. Science textbook, especially chemistry book, require argumentation because chemistry itself is the science that studies natural phenomena. One of the argumentation models called Tolman's argument is the argument models that have been used widely to identify and organize arguments. There are 6 elements present in the Tolman's argument, such as ground, claim, and warrant as the core arguments or main elements, and backing, qualifier, and rebuttal as the additional elements or supporting arguments. This research is a qualitative study with document study as the data collection method. We use one chemistry high school textbook from national publisher, which is widely used by many senior high school as the subject of our study. We call the Tolman's argument patterns quality of argument with 2 parameters or criteria and fallacies contained in redox reaction and electrochemistry chapter of this textbook. The validity of the data was tested by a credibility test, specifically triangulation between researchers. Next, I will move to the results and discussion. In the pie chart here, you can see the most of the sentences in the chapter are the argument sentences, which indicated that this chapter has contained the good amount of arguments. In the bar chart on the right-hand side, you can see the distribution of Tolman's argument patterns based on the amount of element in each patterns. There are 2 elements, 3 elements, and 4 element Tolman arguments in this chapter. The 2 element Tolman's argument was the most dominating pattern, consisting of claim and ground. This indicates that most of the discourses in this topic still form arguments by including only one element to support the claim. Such a pattern belongs to the basic argument patterns, which does not include warrants or supporting elements. There are no 5 elements and 6 element argument patterns. Previous researchers also reported that Tolman's argument patterns with complete or almost complete elements were rare in writing works. The next one is the quality of arguments. The first parameter is TAP or Tolman's argumentation protocols, which was proposed by Robert Shaw and Campbell in 2013. Most of the claim, ground, and warrant have high quality, meanwhile warrant and backing have medium quality because they are presented in the form of conceptual information. The second parameter is QASR or quality of argument structure rubric, which was proposed by Knudsen in 1992. Judging from the results of the analysis, most of the elements were already excellent, which means students easily understand the intent of these elements, and the words conveyed were more communicative. Meanwhile, the rebuttal was relatively good because it required additional explanation to complete the rebuttal. Based on the results of the analysis of the quality of argument elements, the arguments that are not appropriate or fallacies can be identified quickly. We can identify the fallacies based on the quality of ground, warrant, and claim as the core arguments. There are 8 grounds, 2 warrants, and 5 claims containing fallacies, as you can see in the slide. Most of the fallacies in this chapter was caused by insufficient data or explanation to justify the claims, and there are incorrect explanation or unclear information that can result in misconception and can be persuasive enough for students. Finally, we arrive at the conclusion. In the book that was analyzed on the redox reaction and electrochemistry topic, there's a pattern of Tolman's argument, namely pattern of Tolman's argument of 2 elements, 3 elements, and 4 elements. The quality of argument elements according to the TAP parameters varies between medium and high, while according to QASR parameters, it varies from fair to excellent. In the redox reaction and electrochemistry topic, there are 5 claims, 8 grounds, and 2 warrants that are containing fallacies. The results of the study can be used as a reference in researching for its textbook, student texts, and scientific articles related to Tolman's argument patterns. With a lot of research related to Tolman's argument patterns and fallacies or lack of arguments, it can help many book authors or article authors in conveying their arguments even better. In addition, if it is obtained the results that many basic argument patterns in writing works, that it can be continued by developing a book based on the Tolman's model. That's all I can present today. Thank you for your attention.